Yeah. Oh my boss. Oh my boss. Oh my boss. Oh my boss. Boys and gentlemen, girls and women. I missed up real bad. Oh my gosh, I missed up real bad. I'm telling you right now, I missed up real bad. You know me. Yeah. What's poppin', everybody? It's your boy, Edmund Jr. Yeah, boy Edmund Jr. And I'm back here with another video out here in the beautiful sun. See it? It's beautiful, ain't it? Oosh. Hopefully it's not blinding you right now. But nature truly is beautiful. But I want to talk about forgiving yourself when you make a mistake, because mistakes are inevitable and they're just a part of life and they're just a part of growing. So yeah, I actually want to begin with a story, quite a personal story, but you know, I want to keep it real, get personal on this channel. So that's what I'm gonna do. So the other night, I was just watching an extremely cool documentary slash movie. It was weird. It's like a documentary but movie at the same time about the author of Winnie the Pooh and his relationship his with his son. It was really a really interesting and good movie. And then after it, I started to have urges, um, like sexual urges, um, like I wanted to, you know, um, let's just call it how it is. I wanted to masturbate, um, uh, but I don't know if on my old channel I told you guys that that I used to that I used to you know, shag my bed. I used to you know, do it to my bed sheets, and unfortunately that happened again yesterday, the other night. I just I let my urges get the best of me, and I gave in to the 2 minute pleasure that releasing um um those whilst watching, you know, bad videos. um yeah, I felt terrible after it. I felt so guilty. I'm a Christian, so I was like, oh God, I'm sorry, I have to repent. um yeah, I felt like a loser, but I'm grateful for my friend. He helped me lift me up. Yeah, he was telling me that I'm a man of God, and I should um I shouldn't fall into the trap of feeling like a loser, because that's what they want. They want you to feel like a loser, and they want you to keep coming back to it and stay hooked to it. So yeah. Um so after that, after beating myself up for like 15 to 20 minutes, with all kind of negative and toxic thoughts, you know, I decided to forgive myself. And because I watching YouTube has really been helping my mental health. I said in the last one, Matt Hayes is the same guy, and I decided to do what he said. I decided to forgive myself, because um, forgiving yourself when you mess up, despite the guilt that you might feel, it's better to take your time, to sober up, to think clearly, to think, okay, I messed up. Yeah, like I messed up. Now what? Like to think, I messed up. Okay, what could I do to like make amends? What could I do better next time? What could I learn from? Because every time you mess up, there's gonna be a thing that you can learn from. And yeah, I'm still on my journey of life, 16-year-old. And I'm not trying to act like I know everything, because I don't. But I just want to teach you what I'm learning. So it's like, instead of usually what I usually would have done is, after I mess up, I would have gone to the toilet, got myself cleaned up, and then still gone to bed in the same kind of clothes, still feeling dirty, still feeling annoyed, still beating myself up, and then woke up the next day not feeling that great. So, but today instead, you know, I decided to forgive myself and to love myself. So, despite me feeling so guilty, I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, Edmund, I didn't say Edmund. I just said I forgive you, despite having like kind of a bit tears in my eyes. My eyes were a bit watery because I felt so bad and so guilty. And yes, so I told myself that I forgive myself, and then I prayed and repented, and then I did. What did I do after that? And then I decided to take a shower to get myself feeling fresh again. And so I took a shower, changed into fresh pajamas, and then I took a journal out, which is really helpful, which I learned from Ice Cold JT. Every time you mess up on NoFap, um, or mess up in general, it's good. It's a good idea to take a journal out or to call a friend. But a journal is really good. I think either are good. I think either are good. Yeah. Um, to just get to the bottom of the reason why you did it. To ask yourself why you did it. Was I trying to cope with pain? Was I trying to just do it for the pleasure that it like the what's it called, the fleeting pleasure, because it doesn't last long. The pleasure doesn't last long, only a couple seconds, and then you feel the guilt, you feel the shame, and you just feel terrible for doing it. And yeah, so I decided to love myself instead of beating myself up. So I yeah, I journaled about it. I got to the bottom of why I did it. Um, and then after that, I read a nice fiction book that I'm really enjoying right now, and just then put that down. Went to bed, had a nice sleep, woke up. Um, yeah, I did. I woke up a little bit early, and then I went back to sleep. And yeah, overall, just the sleep was good. Felt refreshed, and I forgave myself because um, I feel like if you don't forgive yourself, then you can't move forward. Because if you don't forgive yourself, then you're just gonna keep beating yourself up over it. You're not gonna let yourself move on from it. So yeah, and I made sure to tell some of my friends to keep myself accountable. So I'm grateful for them as well, helping me, encouraging me, keeping me thinking positive. Um, yeah. Oh, look at this fly. Oh, it's gone. It was in my hand before. It was crawling up. It was actually like my arm is its like new home. But yeah, this is just a message to help you guys when you mess up, when you fail. It's okay to fail. Failure is a part of life, and you can learn and you can grow from failure, despite how hard it is, despite how much you want to beat yourself up when it fails. You need to um, try your best to love yourself, forgive yourself, be gracious to yourself when you fail, and get up and keep moving. Because my dad tells me this, which I'm really grateful for. It's really great wisdom. He says, um, it's not about the failing, it's about getting back up when you fall. So every time you fall, you try and get back up. Um, never stay down, because if you get back up, then that's how you can become, successful. That's how you become. Uh, that's how you can like achieve the things you want to achieve if you get back up and not become too disheartened by failure. It's something that I need to try and keep learning and growing into, and I hope you will try as well. But yeah. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Forgive yourself. I know you messed up. I know you want to beat yourself up. It's alright, man. Give yourself some grace. It's gonna be okay. Keep trying. Keep moving forward. Everything's gonna be right. God's got you, bro. And yeah, forgive yourself.